Hey, what's going on, guys? I know I said this video would be coming out last night, but I had a little bit of change of plans because I really wanted to play Season 8 and really just try to get a feel for it. That way I can come out with the best aiming and accuracy tips and tricks video that I can do. And, you know, a lot varies on, like, how the map changes and stuff like that. So I really wanted to get, like, a nice, good use feel for the changes and everything, and then go over things that I've been doing lately. So a lot of it carries into the back half of Season 7 and continues into the front half of Season 8. And obviously this video will be updated as soon as more updates come out in Season 8. So if you're looking at this video later in the season, check my channel, make sure that you guys are watching the most current you know, aiming accuracy, whatever it's going to be called. It'll be in the playlist for Fortnite Season 8 videos, so you guys can just go there and find the most recent video. But anyways, so the gameplay you're actually watching right now is my first attempt at playing a solo game in Season 8, and you know, I feel like this video just sums up Fortnite as a whole, really. And it's just like, it's just crazy because you see a lot of YouTubers, they post videos where they always win and stuff, but you watch them stream and stuff, they're not always winning. You know, that's mostly in part because they're all going for high kill games and stuff like that, which is something I like to do. I don't win every game because I go for high kill games, but I was most certainly sure I was going to win this game. But I just wanted to post this video because it is the most realistic thing, like, ending to a Fortnite game ever. You're playing really good, and then out of the blue, it all just comes to an end because you get sniped out of the distance, you know, by Potato too, of course. You know, they're all bots, whatever. Anyways, so without further ado, I just want to go ahead and get into this video because I know you guys are stoked for the new season and you guys are ready to go ahead and get some of these tips and tricks. So anyways, to start this video off, the first thing I want to talk about is, and I've talked about this in my previous one in Season 7, but I cannot stress this enough. You guys want to be able to track players, follow where they are going, line up your shots. You know, just because you see a guy doesn't mean that you should automatically start shooting. I mean, obviously, if he's right in front of you, then you're going to want to start shooting immediately, pretty much, or building cover or whatever. A good example of this is if you see a guy, if he's pushing you, you want to be able to maybe take out your shotgun, hit him with the shotgun, then place a wall right in front of you, edit that wall, then hit him again, and then reset that edit. That is a good way to go ahead and keep space between you and the enemy, avoid taking as much damage as possible, make it harder for him to hit shots. But this is for accuracy and aiming reasons. So let's go ahead and say that you're coming from a distance, right? You see a guy in the distance, maybe he's in a build battle or whatever. You want to go ahead and take the time, line up the shot, make sure you hit it. You know, you want to be crouching because it'll help your first shot accuracy come back. And guys, this part's really important, right? If you're crouching, the first shot accuracy, you know, when the little target symbol on your screen shrinks, it'll shrink. You want to be crouching and you want to take that shot. If he doesn't see you, that's even better. You'll have the ability to hit 2 or 3 headshots before you can even place a wall, and that is detrimental to winning any build battle in any situation. It'll help you guys out tenfold. So if he's from a distance, he doesn't see you, you want to crouch, get that first shot accuracy, go for the head. Always go for the head, right? That 2 times, 2.5 times multiplier is really, really good. So you want to take that shot, hit him in the head, you know how we do. Make sure you line it up, make sure you hit that first shot, and then right after, and guys, this is super important, especially if you're on a controller, you want to go ahead and hit your left trigger again. Now, I know what a lot of people are thinking is that you just spam the left trigger to go ahead and reset the auto aim and stuff like that, or the auto tracking that it has. Well, it's what Fortnite calls it is auto lock, but you can't just spam it. That's not going to work. It's precision. It's like a precision spamming. I know I just said you don't want to spam it, but like, so if you have your controller about like a centimeter off the character or off the enemy on the screen, and you hit the left trigger, it's gonna lock onto that character. That's what it does. That's what aim assist does. It brings you towards the character within reason. If your cursor or your target is off like by an inch or like half an inch or whatever, it's not gonna bring it to him. you know, so you want to be close enough to already get it to him. So when you pull the left trigger, you want to just go ahead and hit the right trigger. As soon as it gets that auto lock, release the left trigger, wait about a 1/10 of a second, push it in again, then hit the right trigger. This will help with the auto locking capabilities of aim assist, and also help with the hitting your first shot accuracy. It allows it to reset and be able to hit it again. And then as you get this timing down, it's something that you guys want to practice. So if you want an aim or accuracy course, I'll go ahead and leave that in the link in the description down below. And you can really go ahead and practice these on the dummies that you can set up in creative mode. It really helps, guys. You want to just sit there and practice making sure that targeting system comes back, hitting the left trigger, and then shooting the right trigger, releasing left trigger, waiting just enough for it to come back, push left trigger again, then hit the right trigger. Right, so now I want to talk more about the tracking targets and stuff, because this helps a lot with aiming and accuracy. If you're in a build battle and you don't want to be all over the place, you want to try and establish high ground, and if you can't, you always want to know where the enemy is. And thankfully in Season 8, they've gone ahead and updated the sound. It sounds a lot better, it's easier to hear where enemies are, although it is still not perfect. It's one of the things that annoys me. That's why you always want to be following with your eyes, you know. Wherever they are, you want to know where they are. Wherever you are, you want to know where they are. Yeah, I think I said that right. Anyways, you guys always want to be able to follow where the enemy is. This will help you line up shots when the shots become available, whether you're using SMG, shotgun, AR. You always want to try to establish your high ground. Once you have high ground, it's easier to keep track. But if you guys are in a low ground situation, which you guys have probably seen in this video, I've been in low ground situations before, and a lot of it's waiting. You wait, you can see the enemy when they're built above you pretty easily actually, and you're waiting on them to go ahead and make a play. You want them to make a mistake. You want them to edit down on you. And you notice I always keep, especially when they're about to edit on me, I always keep my hair triggers, or my, sorry, not my hair trigger, but my, you know, my sights. I always keep my sights on the enemy. I always line up my aiming sights on the enemy, whatever you want to call it, little hash marks on the enemy, so that way as soon as they, the second they become available to take any damage, I'm putting that right on them, and then I'm always planning an escape, you know. So whether if I'm boxed in but he's got a wall above me and he's got a wall and a cone above me, you know, I'm waiting for him to edit those, right? He edited it, he becomes available, I take a shot at him. I'm quickly moving to the left or to the right depending on where he edits, so that way he can't hit me back. And then I'm editing out one of my walls to go ahead and get out, try and reestablish the high ground because he's given up position and maybe he wants to heal up. That is very key to winning any battle. It'll help improve your aiming and accuracy, especially because when the walls are being built, you can still see through them, you know. It takes time for the wood to go through it to be built, brick, especially metal to go ahead and be built. So I'm always following where my opponents go. I'm always, you know, I'm thinking one step ahead. Okay, this is where he is now, and he's probably going to do this because I would do this, or because the average Fortnite player would do this. This is what they're going to do. You got to always think about where the enemy is going to be, and that is really key. You know, it's like you're playing football and the quarterback's throwing the football to the position of where the wide receiver is going to be. Not where he is, but where he's going to be, you know? So you want to go ahead and plant in your mind, okay, this is where this player is going to be. Now, a pro player, on the other hand, they'll do it a little bit differently. You know, they won't always be where you expect them to be, but that's because they're ahead of the game. But, you know, generally speaking, if you're in a lobby of 100 people, not all of them are going to be pros. Not all of them are even going to be close. Most of them are going to make errors and just go with the flow of things, and they're going to be exactly where you predict them to be. Predicting is huge in improving your aim and accuracy. If you know where they're going to be, when they're going to be, it makes it so much easier to go ahead and pre-fire and get off the shot before they can even finish getting to where they want to be. Then you can place a wall to protect yourself, edit the wall, shoot them again very fast, because chances are they will have already shot your wall instead of being able to shoot you because they're slow, because they're still trying to get to where they want it to be. If you guys want another video detailing that, tracking and stuff, and I can go ahead and make examples and stuff like that for you guys, and go ahead and a video about predicting where enemies are going to be, maybe write down a few plays, I can go ahead and do that for you guys as well. The last thing I wanted to talk about was pre-firing, which I simply did mention, and this is huge, right? So you guys know the Tfue special. It's where you're on top of a guy and you got the high ground. And basically what you want to do is, you got your pump shotgun out maybe, and he's out in the open, but you want to get off a shot and then quickly protect yourself while maintaining the high ground. So what you simply do is, you jump, you shoot, you place a floor to keep the high ground. It's very simple to do. Well, I take that back. It takes a lot of hip firing accuracy and stuff to do this, but overall your accuracy will increase. You will be hitting those shots, you will be taking less damage while doing so, and a lot of this goes for anything. So the thing about pre-firing is, if an enemy is coming at you, just like I said at the beginning, you want to be able to predict, you're using your predicting skill, which I just brought up, predict where they are. You're going to fire where they're going to be in that split second, then you're quickly going to put up a wall, and then you can keep doing the same thing. You always want to get the first shot off. If you're getting the second shot off, chances are you're going to die in the battle, because it only takes a few seconds, or milliseconds really, for you shoot your shotgun, he shoots his, then it becomes a thing of, okay, whoever gets the next shot off wins, and whoever shot first is going to get that kill per se. And so what you guys want to do, and just to sum this up really quickly, is just get that first shot off. Always shoot a split second earlier than you think you need to, because chances are, the way the game's set up and the way the frame rate and everything is going, he's really going to be, part of his body's going to be in that shot enough for you to hit him. And I would always aim for the head to pre-fire where you think his head is going to be. This works really great. It takes a lot of timing for shotguns to get down, but if you're using like SMGs or ARs, this can be a really great tactic for just the average Fortnite player to increase his aim and accuracy. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. I hope it did help you guys. Let me know down in the comments what you guys do to help improve your aim and accuracy, and if you think I left anything out, let me know. If you guys did enjoy the video, I would go ahead and say subscribe. Please like and comment as well, and I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Peace.